You know, most homeowners don't wake up one morning and decide it's time to downsize. What actually happens is much quieter than that. It starts with a few simple signals. A repair that suddenly feels bigger than it used to, a room in the house that hasn't been used in months, or a staircase that's just a little more tiring than it used to be. And if you live in Saanich, Oak Bay, Gordon Head, or anywhere, those signals can feel even louder because our homes and our neighborhoods are such a big part of our daily lives. Now, originally, I had structured this video to be called the 3 pillars because these decisions can be broken down into physical, emotional, and financial sort of sections. But I've revised this now, and we're going to talk about kind of the 7 reasons that you might consider downsizing. And today I'm going to walk you through the 7 signs that it might be time to start thinking about downsizing, not as a decision you need to make today, but as framework that can help you move forward in your next chapter. I'm Gina Wakeham with eXp Realty and the Wakeham Davies Group, and I help buyers and sellers achieve a successful sale through strategy, education, and modern marketing. Over the years, we've worked with many homeowners across areas like Broadmead, Royal Oak, Cordova Bay, and Sydney, who are beginning to think about simplifying their homes and their lifestyles. And what I've learned is this: people rarely struggle with the move itself. They struggle with knowing when the time is right. So let's walk through the signals that often start the process. Now, number 1, the house is bigger than your new life, or your life now, we'll say. And one of the earliest signs is surprisingly simple. Parts of your home are just no longer part of your daily life. Maybe there's a guest room that gets used once a year, or a lower level that no one rarely goes down to, or perhaps there's a formal dining room that maybe gets used once a year for a holiday dinner. In neighborhoods around this area, and where you are too, many homes were designed for growing families. But once life changes, children move out, schedules shift, routines evolve, the same homes can begin to feel oversized. And downsizing is about moving to something less. It's about moving to something better aligned with how you actually live today. That's why the terms right sizing or resizing are often even better than downsizing. Downsizing just sounds like you're going to something small. Number 2, maintenance is starting to feel heavy. Another common signal is what I call maintenance fatigue. Now, the house itself hasn't changed, but the effort required to maintain it feels different. There's yard work and roof repairs and exterior maintenance, or simply keeping up with a large property. In areas like Gordon Head, Broadmead, Cordova Bay, these homes often sit on generous sized lots, and maintenance can quietly become a full-time responsibility. When homeowners start feeling like they're working for the house instead of enjoying it, that's often when downsizing begins entering the conversation. Now, number 3, your lifestyle is changing. Life rarely stays static. I mean, there's retirement, travel plans, grandchildren, and health changes, or simply a desire for a different pace of life. Many homeowners begin thinking about homes that are single level, closer to village centers, near walking trails or oceanfront paths, or just closer to amenities like shops, cafes, and recreation. The right home for one chapter of your life isn't always the right home for the next. Now, number 4, financial clarity starts to matter. Downsizing or resizing isn't always about money, but the financial clarity can be meaningful. Many homeowners have substantial equity tied up in larger homes, whether you're in Victoria or Saanich or anywhere. And sometimes releasing that equity allows for greater financial flexibility, simplified monthly costs, or freedom to travel or support family or pursue new experiences. Did I say that right? Experiences. Yeah. It's not about maximizing dollars. It's about aligning your home with the life you want to live. If you find thoughtful real estate guidance helpful for navigating decisions like this, consider subscribing so you don't miss future insights. Now, number 5, mobility or layout is becoming a factor. Another sign is when the layout of the home starts working against you. There's stairs, large distances between rooms, laundry is on a different level, or bathrooms just aren't easily accessible. Many homeowners begin exploring homes designed with long-term comfort in mind, and including single-level living or just simplified layouts. Planning ahead often makes these transitions much easier. And lately, I've been viewing with clients quite a few one-level townhomes, and just the look on their face, they're just so relieved when they enter, a property that just they know there's just not going to be so much work and it's not going to be so hectic getting around and up and down. Okay, number 6, the emotional signals begin to appear. This is the most overlooked sign and also the most important, because sometimes the home that once felt comforting begins to feel slightly overwhelming. Or you notice that quiet feeling like your next chapter might look different. I just turned 60 and already I'm like, there's a lot of stairs in my house. I don't know. Don't know how long that's going to be good for. For many homeowners, the turning point isn't urgency. It's a sense of a relief when they begin imagining a simpler home. So number 7, you want more freedom. Because like I mentioned, ultimately downsizing isn't about square footage. It's about freedom. Freedom from maintenance, freedom from unused space, freedom to spend time on what matters most. When homeowners begin feeling the desire for simplicity, that's often the clearest sign that transition may be approaching. Now, if any of these signals resonate with you, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to move tomorrow, but it may be the right moment to think about your options. And I tell sellers, reach out to your agents, 2 years before if you want to start making a plan. You don't have to wait to the last minute. We don't expect you to wait to the last minute. I prefer people to reach out as early as they can in the process, because downsizing works best when it's intentional, thoughtful, and planned well in advance. And when homeowners approach it in that way, the transition tends to feel far smoother and less stressful. If you would like a copy of my guide to help you know when it's time to downsize, then see the link in the description box below. I'm Gina Wakeham with eXp Realty, helping buyers and sellers, and I hope I can help you too. Thanks for watching.